Hello, everybody, friends and family from Facebook. This is Orange Naranja again with Facebook Live Challenge. 6 out of 30, and I have 24. Right now, I'm in one of my favorite trails, and guess where? You're right, in the park, just like always. So, check this out. I have been coming here to this park. This is a nice couch right over here. I haven't been coming to this park ever since I was a child. I come here to do exercise, jog, run. I come here to collect my thoughts. Oh, let me see. Friends, yeah, their friends won't be able to watch this live video unless they're selected audience. Let me see. Adding. Let me see. Hmm. All right, so I just wanted to show you. My beautiful wife just asked me for an invite for Facebook Live video to share. Decline. Okay. Try it again. Let me see if it comes back on, because I really do want to do a Facebook Live with other people. So, and this is the topic for today. This is Facebook Live, 6 out of 30. So the topic for today is going to be come back to nature. So as you might know, uh, we're biological beings. Our body is, at least. We're made of earth, wind, fire, and water, all the elements of the earth. So it's only natural that we come back to where we're from. Okay, you're here. Send me another invite to see if you come up, because I want to see if there's an issue with the invite. I know a couple of people have been sending me invites to do the Facebook Live with me, which is great, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to engage with other people. But let me turn this around so you can see the view. And as I was saying, we're made from elements of the earth, and it's only natural that we connect. Yes, barefoot, that's great. Grounded. Your phone is not letting you do it. All right. We'll just do with that, and we'll try to see if we can fix it at home. So it's only natural that we connect with all of these living beings, all of these plants, all of these trees. All of these are living beings. These trees are trees, and these trees are us, and we are these trees. When I try, it just declined. That's fine. We'll figure it out later. Yeah, so something interesting that I have been reading in The Power of Now, it says that when you look at these trees and when you connect with these trees, they come alive. And trees have personalities, actually. They're living beings just like you and me, and they breathe just like you and me. And also, they're he states it, Eckhart Tolle, in his book The Power of Now, that trees, we may learn a lot from trees, from the deeply rooted, the deeply grounded that they are. And thank you very much, Donna. If you happen to pass by my Facebook Live, just please say hi so I know you're watching. Let me see. I'm getting a couple of requests to do the Facebook Live. Let me see if they come up. All right, so he states that we can learn a lot from trees. Trees are deeply grounded, they're deeply rooted. So that's how we must be, always deeply grounded and deeply rooted. Now, an interesting thing that he says, that trees are always, oh, there, I got somebody. Hello, Donna.
Hi.
All right, thank you. I guess I wasn't choosing the right option, because I see the bubbles on the top with the heads, but I guess I needed to choose them so they can come up. But thank you for stopping by my Facebook Live, and it's an honor to be speaking with you. Um, Go ahead, talk. We shall talk.
Well, I read the book The Power of Now,
It's a
and
great book.
oh yes, and I'm just so excited to learn these new truths that are setting
Mhm.
me free.
Yes, they will set you free. The truth will set you free. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just want to mention another thing of the power now, that he says that the trees are in a constant meditative state, so we can learn from them. And You know, it's not hugging trees is not just for hippies. Hugging trees is not for hippies, just for hippies. You know, we can hug trees, we can touch the trees with the palm of our hands. We could sit against the trees and exchange energies. We can exchange energies with our environment. And I didn't know the depth of it, the in depth of it, until I started reading the book, The Power of Now, and I started trying it for myself. And it is amazing. If you're having a bad day, if you have so happen to have like negatively charged, or your positive energy has gone down for some, you can actually go to nature, go to a special tree. These trees talk to you. You just have to
Yeah.
look, stop, look, and listen. And there within a bunch of trees, there's a tree that will actually call you and talk to you. Go up to that tree and interact with that tree. Uh, yes, Donna, you wanted to add something? I just don't want to take over the whole live. If you wanted to add something, you can go ahead.
Well, I was, the universe, God, my vortex, whatever you want to call it, speaks to me through nature. And
Yes.
I recently experienced a sparrow made a nest in it's called a vine that I have in my backyard. And, I just
Okay.
know it's new beginnings is what
New
God is
beginnings.
telling me. Yes.
Yeah, so it's a sign. That sparrow making the nest right in your backyard is a sign.
Yeah, she gave birth to three birds.
Really,
Yes.
all healthy. Has all of them set out yet on to fly on their
Yes, they
journey?
have. They
Okay,
have.
that's great. You know what's interesting about that? I did not know that when birds are teaching each other to fly, it's they just let the bird go and try it out, and the bird uh figures it out by itself, or it doesn't, and that's a natural course of life. If it doesn't, it won't survive. If it does, it's a survivor, and it's going to survive outside of nature. And I made a mistake once of actually interacting with that process, where I picked up a little bird that had fell trying to fly and couldn't fly, and I didn't know this, but the parents are also not too far away, so they're watching and they're guiding the bird. And this is something that I didn't understand, and I understood after the fact. But I actually made a mistake, and I went to pick up the bird, thinking that I was doing the bird a favor and helping the bird. But in actuality, the bird, I wasn't helping the bird, because I took him out of his natural habitat. Well, to make the long story short, the bird passed a few days after I took him in, and I didn't know that process. And I was asking around, what happened, and they told me that not to intervene with the natural way of things. It was an interesting experience.
Yes.
All right. Do you want to add something? I have also a couple of people on the waiting on the Quake list, um, waiting to speak. So if you wanted to add something, you can go ahead. If not, we'll talk later, or we'll talk on another Facebook Live.
No, I'm good. I'm enjoying just listening to you.
Thank you very much. And again, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank my friends and everybody that interacts with me on Facebook. I never really had a Facebook account, but now on this journey, like, I just want to connect with different people, and it's a lot easier to connect. And video is the next best thing to actually being there with somebody. So you can share facial expressions, you can share smiles and everything else. So Donna, take care, and
You
we'll talk
too.
later. Thank you. Let me see. I'm adding somebody else. Let me see if it comes up. Okay, so yeah, so whenever you feel like you need to recharge, just go back to nature and you recharge. Something that my friend from India mentioned yesterday was that if you want to grow in strength, if you want to be grounded, also I believe if you want to you know recharge, just take a walk through nature. Take a walk by a river, which is interesting because he mentioned take a walk through nature and also walk alongside a riverbank. He didn't just include the riverbank in nature, which I thought was the same thing as nature, which it is. I mean, in theory, but there's a special exchange of energy when you walk along bodies of water. Um, as you already might know, water is electrically charged. It has ions, and our body is made up of I believe 70%. We're more than 50% water, so water is life, and water is life. And have you ever noticed when you were taking a shower? Um, you know, a shower is very soothing, very meditative, and it makes you happy. And the thing is that when the water's flowing and splashing on your skin, or when you're immersed in that water, like if you're taking a bath, you're exchanging energy, you're receiving that energy from the water. And remember, this is something that I learned from Sadhguru, and he has a lot of interesting things to talk about. And he says that water has memory. So you have to be careful, you have to be aware of where you're receiving this water from. Because if this water is coming from from a negative source, then all that energy is going to transfer over you, because water does have memory. So in the exchange of energies, like when you're taking a shower and things of that nature, in the exchange of energy, this water makes you feel happy. It makes you feel alive, and you know, and I believe that's the same thing that happens when you walk alongside the riverbank, alongside the river. That the water is releasing energy, and you're receiving energy, and it's even more so if you're aware of the process that's going on. Let me see. Somebody just wrote, Grant, thank you for stopping by my Facebook Live. You said my parents did not teach me to fly. I learned from other beautiful humans. I had to fall first. Yes, and that's I wouldn't say the unfortunate thing of life, but that's a way of life. I mean, if you, it's the way of survivors. We are practically much a survivor, and nature is all about survival. And if you fall, you know, you get up, you learn your lesson, you move forward. There's a Japanese proverb that says, fall seven times, rise up 8. So it just goes to show you the will of the human spirit when it's down. We're not made to be down, we're made to rise. The other day I posted something from Maya Angelou, I think, if I'm pronouncing it. Oh, there's my beautiful wife last week. Yes, finally. There's like an echo. I'm not sure why. You have me on
No,
speakerphone?
no speaker, regular.
Regular phone.
Yeah.
All right. Try to put your headphones on, maybe.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, Papa.
What you doing?
Maybe if you put your headphones on, maybe that's because I'm getting a lot of echo myself.
Let me try. Hold on.
Okay, so let me see. If not, we're gonna have to figure it out later.
Yeah, we have to.
Excuse me, Dad.
Yes.
Say something to Daddy. Daddy's picking up.
We'll talk later because the sound is not good. They're letting me know that the sound is not good.
Okay. Bye. Say bye. Bye.
Okay, we're gonna go to the park later.
Okay. Bye.
Give me Thomas.
Yes, you will. Bye.
Okay.
Can you hear me now or no? I'm in the room.
We'll talk later.
Okay.
The sound is bad.
Okay, decline.
Okay, so can you hear me now? Does it sound good now? I appreciate it if the sound is good now. Or I appreciate it if somebody lets me know if the sound was off, was pretty bad. Yeah, so what else? I mean, I talked about a lot of things. Let me see. There's also that saying that says, remember that we're made from dust, and from dust we shall return. So this is very true, since we're made from the elements of the earth. And also I wanted to say about the original Wi-Fi and the original Bluetooth is right here. So anytime you see a living being we're able to connect with it. No matter what it is, we're able to sync and connect with it. Are you sitting by a tree? Are you sitting by a plant? By any living being, an animal, or things of that nature, even dirt? You know, you meditate on it. You meditate with you do an eyes open meditation, and you feel that oneness. You feel that oneness with that living being, and you become that living being, because that living being is you, and you are that living being. You're not separated. You're not separated from that living being. This is oneness. You are that living being. You see an eagle flying up. You see a bird flying up. You can connect with that bird, with that eagle. You can connect with that. Just feel how that animal, feel how that bird flies, feel how that bird is free. You see this stone right here, this boulder? I can connect with this oneness. Just sitting down, standing up in meditation, I can feel how strong this stone is, how strong this boulder is, how old this boulder is, how silent, how wise this boulder is, because our natural state is silence. And when you look at things like the trees are in the natural state of silence. That's our natural state of silence. So when you connect with these living beings in that state, you're connecting with your natural state, because our natural state is silence. And let's see, thank you, Roderick, thank you. Liking this. Let me see, Grant, they just updated Facebook again. If it happens again, you have to restart. All right, definitely. I don't know what's going on with all these updates. I mean, I'm updating my apps frequently, too frequently these days, but I'll take it as it is. I mean, I'm grateful that there is a Facebook for me to connect with other people out there, people that don't live locally. And it's funny because it's like, it's hard to find people that are close to you, that are spiritual. Most of the people that are spiritual are like far away from you. I don't know why that is, but it's just a way of life. And Pratya, yes, hello my friend from India. Yeah, oh yes, let me connect with you. Let me see. Yes, this will it's gonna be a Facebook Live if my friend from India is able to connect. If not, I'm gonna have to search later how to update my app if my app needs updating. And let me see. So what else I wanted to talk about? Yeah, we can learn. Oh, there you go, my friend. Hello there.
Hello,
Yes, all right, there you go. My
I'm
wife
here
says
in
hi
dark.
over there. Yes,
I'm here in dark
yes,
because
yes. You can talk. Go.
it's night in India.
Okay, it's night in India. That's why it's so dark over there. That makes sense. Yes. What time is it over there? What time is it over there?
Pardon?
What time is it over there?
It's 9:18.
9:18. Okay,
It's
it's
21. 21.
9:21.
Yes, 9:21.
Okay, it's 11:49 right here in New York. It's a nice, beautiful day. It's sunny, and it's just nice. So if you wanted to talk on my Facebook Live, I would be honored for you. If you wanted to share some wisdom for my friends, that would be great. Whenever you're ready.
Great. If you are in here in nature, that it means the positive energy is going on in your body.
Yes. You hear me, my friend?
Pardon?
You hear me, my friend?
Yes, I can hear to you. I said
Yeah.
that if you are at here in nature, it
Hmm.
means the positive energy is going in your body.
Yes. I believe that to be true because I feel it right now. Anything else you wanted to add to that?
I cannot hear to you very exactly.
Eh, okay, hold on. Anything else you wanted to add to that?
Mm, Actually, I'm outside of my room, so I cannot hear to you exactly.
Okay, my friend.
I-
We'll,
Where are you in
we'll,
this town? In New York.
yes, I'm in. I can't hear you now. A little bit. We'll talk later, my friend,
I
and we'll
said
see
that.
you. Okay, Leon asked me where in New York am I? So I live closer. Part of New York do you live in? And let me see. Grant says Mark Zuckerberg is working to make sure Facebook account is private and secure. All right, that's great. I'm not sure how effective it's gonna be, but that's great. I mean, let me see. I have. That's all right, Priya. That's okay. I understand. It's the internet. It gets a little spotty sometimes. Okay, so I'm adding another person to this live. I just want to see. I got a couple of quakes here, and hopefully they'll be on my Facebook Live and share some wisdom with everybody. But let me see. If not, then I'll conclude my Facebook Live. But I just wanted to add later. Me and my wife, Lasmi, are gonna do are gonna do Facebook Live about food. So we have another page called Heavenly Eats, and it's about the internet in the woods is slow. So do you hear me? Clearly, even though it's slow, it's probably that. It's probably that. But I'm gonna have to conclude my Facebook Live then. But I just want to add, me and my wife, we're making a Facebook Live later, and it's from my other page called Heavenly Eats, and where we talk about how food you can do. Can you hear me now? Can anybody hear me now? Or is the connection good? We hear you, but it's getting cut up. All right, so I'm gonna conclude my Facebook Live, and thank you everybody for watching.